We are with head coach Mike Furrey of the Limestone University Saints, talking about preseason football. And Mike, just starting off, you guys had a great 2022. Tell me just a little bit about last year and how that's translating to 2023.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is last year when we got here as a staff, we wanted to bring in a standard of success, and that we would go and be able to compete with everybody week in and week out. And obviously our goal at that time would be to be able to play for SAC championships and get a chance to play in the NCAA playoffs. And I think when we showed up and we started telling our guys that that's what we're here for, I don't think that belief was truly there. And I think as the season went on last year throughout the 2022 season, really starting with that Carson Newman game on the road that we ended up winning, which our guys have never beat Carson Newman. And so, but that, that win and then kind of just everything that transcended after that within our schedule has allowed our guys to start believing through the process. And I think now, from a weight room standpoint, from just an expectation standpoint, the way our guys are working, the camaraderie and everything like that, it's completely different because of the belief in our standard. And I think that's one thing that we're pretty excited about.
That's awesome. You guys had a pretty potent offense last year. How does the offense look moving into this year? Especially, you guys you lost a couple of key players, but
yeah.
I'm hoping you replaced them.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it's refreshing to know that I think 9 out of the 11 starters are all back on offense, and the majority of our all-conference players were back on offense. And so when you're successful like that, I think it does allow you to be more successful in recruiting, to be able to bring kids in to say, hey, we led every category in the SAC. This is our offense. Do you want to come in and join our offense? And so we've added a good 4 or 5 pieces to our offense that we're pretty excited about.
That's awesome. So last year was the first year we played in divisions. The first time we had a conference championship game, although you guys didn't play in that game.
Yep.
How did that affect the season for you guys overall?
Yeah, I think it was great. I looked at that question. We were talking about it earlier, and I remember some of our players going throughout the season that their goal was to get to that championship game, and they were happy that the sides were both separated in regards to our SAC, and so they were excited, and I think it brings a whole new light of sometimes you might not show up for one game, but you still have a chance to win your side to get to that championship game, not just, we're out, so let's just hope we get into the NCAA tournament. More now of, let's win our side and let's get to that championship game and then let's get in that tournament. So I think it's been great for our conference. You look at our conference being one of the top conferences in the entire country out of all divisions outside of Power 5 that's put more guys in the National Football League. This is a heck of a conference. So to be able to have sides to allow guys to be able to compete for not just their side, but also the big championship, and then have a chance to go to the NCAA playoffs, I think the SAC has done a heck of a job.
In regards to that, in addition to just that championship game at the end of the year, what's the game that you think right now, like the team's going to be, that's the game we want to win. We have to, they circle it on the schedule at the beginning of the year. That's the one we want.
You just said it's the beginning of the year. Right now, the way that we do it 1 week at a time. I don't know if you've heard, but we play for a Super Bowl every Saturday, and our Super Bowl is Super Bowl I coming up here August 31st. So that's really our only mindset. We talk about it every week. Now, do we have certain things that we bring up that, the history of Catawba? Yeah, the history of Lenore Rhine, we've never beat Wingate, the in-state Newberry. Every week is something. Yep. But right now our focus is August 31st at West Georgia, and our guys got to get ready for that because they're a heck of a football team, and that's our preparation right now.
Last question for you. What do you feel is the biggest challenge your team has to cover as you head into this season?
Yeah, I think it's like you just said it again, it's the word team. And I think we're very talented, which everybody's talented, but talent can get you beat if you don't become a team. And so right now, our main goal right now is to become a team here. We've had 170 some guys show up for summer camp, which is a voluntary thing to lift and run and start building that camaraderie, which is unbelievable. You get a lot of credit to our school to allow us to do that because that doesn't happen everywhere. And then to be able to get the training camp here starting in August to come, to just keep building those relationships and no egos. And the vision of just having that mindset, this is going to be a heck of a football team. We're going to play together, and we'll be able to handle everything that we're going through, the highs and the lows, because it'll all be there. And I think that's the biggest thing right now. That's our biggest challenge right now heading into week 1.
Mike, I appreciate you giving us the time today, and good luck this season.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.